Good Friday morning. And here's 1 Peter 1, 3 through 5. Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who according to his great mercy has caused us to be born again to a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead, to obtain an inheritance which is imperishable and undefiled and will not fade away, reserved in heaven for you who are protected by the power of God through faith for a salvation ready to be revealed in the last time. Notice the passive verb in verse 3. He caused us to be born again. He did it. We didn't. Just as you didn't have anything to do with your first birth, your natural birth, so you didn't have or you didn't cause your second birth, your spiritual birth. That is his doing, according to his great mercy. Truly it is. And out of his great mercy, verse 3, he has given us a living hope. And verse 4 is going to tell us what it is that we hope for. And before we get there, just a reminder that biblical hope is not wishful thinking, like, well, I hope I win the lottery, or I hope my Tar Heels win tonight. Biblical hope is a confident certainty based upon his promises. And what is it that he has promised? Verse 4 tells us, to obtain an inheritance. And then Peter goes on in that verse to give us 4 qualifiers of that inheritance. Imperishable, undefiled, will not fade away, reserved in heaven. Do you get the impression that your heavenly inheritance is safe and secure in his hands? How many ways does he need to say it? And be clear on this. It's not safe and secure because you are keeping it safe and secure, but because he is. Verse 5. You are protected by the power of God through faith for a salvation ready to be revealed in the last time. If keeping our heavenly inheritance were up to us, we would have been disinherited ages ago. We'd be sunk. But he who loved you and chose you before the foundation of the world itself surely also knew how unreliable you and I would be. Nevertheless, he chose us, and he keeps us secure. Because it's his promises that are at stake, not our goodness. Now that is great mercy.